Okay, I think I hit unmute, and I think I'm clear. Royalty, thank you so much for the likes. Oh, it's another Thursday night TikTok live rating your fragrances. This is the hardest part, is resetting last week's. And of course, if you've missed last week's, then you could always go back and look at the previous Twitch or the previous YouTube. Everything's saved, but we can't rank everything the same this week, and we want to hear everybody's input. So let's hit the reset button. Reset. Starting from scratch. And for those that don't know the ranking system, superior, really good stuff. A, worth it. Things that we would probably pay pretty much top dollar for. Wait for a sale. You know what that means. C is travel size. It could be that not necessarily something is bad, but it could just be that a fragrance is too linear, or just maybe better as a layerable fragrance. Voce Viva. Let me look at the notes again on that one. Valentino Voce Viva or Voce Viva Intense. And if you spell it out, what I like to do is I like to copy and paste into the chat, which I do see the chat both on Twitch and on TikTok. Citrus and white florals. This is a good one. Full price would probably be no. I do like it. This may end up being a... I don't have an image for it, but I would probably be A- or B+. Just off sampling. Then there's another one. This one we're going to reset as well. Ooh, this hurts. And we're resetting it. Thank you so much for the likes, Monet. Givenchy L'Interdit. That's my thought. I love the dry down of L'Interdit, but the top notes, the first 10 minutes, are kind of weird. It's like a cough syrup. Medicinal, slightly. It's not bad. Like, I love the dry down, but I'd have to love something all the way, in my opinion. The dry down's really nice. For lots of people, it may be somewhere in between or just up there, but this is, if I was just to give my initial thoughts, I think most people will put it here. I might put it like at a B+. Can I do Sebastian Stan's cologne? Yeah, great question. So, Indonesian oud. So Sebastian Stan, it was really tough to find out what fragrance he wore, but there is an article, I believe, on medium.com that mentions the fragrance house Zegna. And from the photos I've seen, I've only seen him hold one bottle, and I believe it was either this one or a bergamot one from Zegna. So I went with this one, Indonesian oud. Very dark and animalic, almost skunky at like the first 5 to 10 minutes, but it like goes quickly into like an executive scent style, dark woods, resinous, sweet incense and rose. It is one of my favorite, but like you have to push through those first few animalic minutes. I think it's worth it, but it's not going to be a love for everyone. Big B Boy 4 says, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm doing great. Thank you so much. I love these comments. Recommendations for a fresh, clean floral that doesn't go too sweet or powdery. Fresh, clean floral that doesn't go too sweet or powdery. Fresh and clean. I would try Philosophy. And then there are a few from the replica line that have Frangipane, or is it Frangipani? Like Lazy Sunday Morning, Indigo by Nest. All right, I'm catching up with the comments. Easy one, good girl, Carolina Herrera. This one we'll put in worth it. I think it's been around long enough where you get a really great price for it. I want some ASMR really quick. This is a... There you go. Sorry about that. Okay. Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. I love light blue. I know some people smell the cleaner, the citrus cleaner. I don't get it. I just think it smells fresh, clean, and sweet. Yeah, like a good kind of musky. Okie dokie. Thank you so much for following the host. And by the way, again, if you haven't seen any of my past ranking videos, everything's saved on my Twitch, or I put highlights up on my Instagram, which is JohnGNZZ. J-Hag, Sunny Side Up. I don't have Sunny Side Up on here. I had a sample for it, but I gifted it. I really enjoy J-Hag. For the price, though, it's really tough to justify it, because single note fragrances that are more molecule driven, it's like, I know the material cost as an indie perfumer on what this is going to cost to make. You're basically paying for the packaging, the bottle, which is going to be expensive. I mean, no joke, those still be expensive. I don't remember what this one smelled like, but just in general, I really like some of the note profiles. Sandalwood, ISOE Super, Orris, slightly powdery, ISOE Super. Yeah, I'd probably put it in B+. Dolce & Gabbana, The Only One. I think I have that one over here. Let me just jump Libre. We all know Libre's worth it. I'm a big fan of YSL. Look, I hate to put favorite from Maison Margiela, it would be Jazz Club. I hate to put Eden at B, but it's an amazing layering scent, especially with woody and Broxton-based fragrances. But alone, it was like a really like, but not a love. I really enjoyed it. Cali Eden, if you haven't smelled it, it's a sweet apple, slightly waxy, some aspects of like fruity blueberries and pineapple. And if you ever smelled Lost Cherry smells like candle wax. Eden is one of the few fragrances that actually smells like the skin of a fruit, so like a waxy apple skin. Good, but I mean, if I'm being honest, I think I just would put it in the middle of the pack across all the other Kayali's. Is the Discord giveaway over? It's not. The Discord giveaway is still going on. What do I have it on? I think it's over at 10. Wait, it may be over. So, what do I have it on? Unfortunately, I think the Discord giveaway ended, but I'll do another giveaway. What's nice about being a fragrance influencer is I could easily throw a pitch out there to a brand and say, you know, let's team up on a giveaway. Jazz Club, love it, love it. It depends on my mood. Like sometimes I rank Jazz Club as superior and then By the Fireplace as worth it, or vice versa. I need a cherry perfume. Well, there's Lost Cherry, and you could get a sample of it. Over on the Twitch, somebody said Gucci Guilty. I think you have to let me know which version of Gucci Guilty. I have this one here. Is this Gucci Guilty? Let me make sure the branding is right. Yeah. This is Gucci Guilty Opium. It doesn't last that long. It's a very clean, floral, and maybe like ISOE Super and Broxton fresh fragrance. I'd put it there in B category. It's good. I think it's a great one for spring, summer. Black Opium Illicit Green. Didn't that just release? I don't have a review on it yet. Green bottle. Muku says green bottle, green aromatic. This one I like. You probably could get a really good price on it since it's a 2013 release. So I would put it at A. But let's take a look at Black Opium Illicit. Honestly, I need to head over to Sephora and smell this. Vanilla Sweet Coffee. Green. That's always like strange. Like I wonder how green they go. Do they go herbal? Oh, fig leaf. Okay. Fig's popular. Esperanza, thank you so much for the rose. All right. Looks like I got some plans this weekend. Heading over to Sephora. Illicit green. Her by Burberry. I would put it at B. It's been around for a long time. You could probably get it at a really great rate at most discount sites. So if you're at an Ulta or Sephora and you're looking for Burberry Her, it would be B. But if you could find it at like Ulta, yeah. My Way. Hey, those are great. I like it. This one I really like, but I don't think it projects enough. Parfums de Marley Layton. I like this Coach one. Travel size. And I really like the Very Good Girl. Piney musky scents. Piney musky scents. You know what? I heard Ellis Brooklyn had some. They may have a new release. And they don't send stuff to everyone, and I'm not part of the list, so I'd say maybe try looking at some of the Ellis Brooklyn ones, reviews of them. I think they did release one that's very piney. Miss Dior? I just put it as a travel size one. They did do a new release. I think they did a 2021 version. I haven't smelled that one. But I think I'm going off of past Miss Dior releases. There's reformulations. It doesn't last that long. It's still really great. The DNA has a lot of overlap with newer releases. So that's why I put it at a C. I think it's travel size worthy. If you love the original Miss Dior, give the new one a test, because I think they did relaunch it and they may have reformulated it as well. Somebody says, I have L'Interdit on my arm. Let me know if you smell any of that cough syrup note. Billie Eilish, I would put at A. For the price point, the new Billie Eilish would go to A. Okay, everybody loves this one. It seems Marc Jacobs Perfect gets a ton of love. I'm the only one who just finds it strange that I smell banana. Paco Rabanne's Invictus. For the price that it probably is right now, I think it's worth it. But for scent profile, yeah, I'd probably put A- for Invictus. Sweet, and it's a good grapefruit. Usually grapefruit or sweet fruits in fresh fragrances, they could go bad. Like Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. Thought I saw it here. I think it's really good. But the light blue, the dark bottle, the light blue Forever, that's a really musky grapefruit. Alien Goddess, I love. I shouldn't say love, because then Mugler is gonna like screenshot this video. I have it on this one then. There we go. I enjoy it. Great question. Victor and Rolf. How do I feel about it? Ombre leather. Let's just bump that up. Very potent. Yeah, I'm a big lover of both flower bombs. This one stays A. This one goes to B. J-Hag. It's kind of pricey, but we'll give it there. All right, we're knocking out some good ones. Tobacco Vanille. If anybody wants a warm, cozy vanilla, Tobacco Vanille. Good winter and fall scent on this one. Parfums de Marley Layton. Kilian has this one right here. Angel Share. S tier. Cloud 2.0 I like, but I do prefer the original Cloud more. I would probably say 2.0 Cloud is still worth it, but It would be ranked 3 behind Moonlight. So Cloud for me, Moonlight, and then 2.0. I haven't smelled, the one I haven't smelled enough is REM and Sweet Like Candy. I always get told that those are better, but I need to smell those again. Le Labo Central. It's A. It's scent profile, but if you wanted something that's more affordable, then you would want to go with Maison Marge. What is this called? Oh, Maison Louis Badencourt. What is this called? Maison? Maison Louis Badencourt, number 4. This would be your Le Labo Central alternative. The number 4. Toy 2 Bubblegum Moschino. I mean, for the price, just don't pay like Ulta or Sephora prices. Toy 2. You know what surprised me is that Toy 2 from Moschino actually had, I think, 2 master perfumers or 1 master perfumer. No, this isn't the one. It was the other one. Yeah, Chiclets and Bubblegum. You just have to like sweet scents. Master perfumers or... Thank y'all for letting me get a drink. Oh, I love it. Fantasy by Britney Spears. It's been a while since I smelled Fantasy. Still really good. Good Girl, I ranked really good. Joe Malone thoughts. I'm gonna do a real quick like Joe Malone breakdown. I love / enjoy some of the scents from Joe Malone. But some things that help me justify prices is like the perfumers, the fragrance manufacturers that they work with, and the longevity. I think over the past few years, Joe Malone has worked with less top level perfumers. They still work with talented teams, talented people, but like usually I think there's like a top 4 fragrance manufacturers and they still use them, but I don't think I've seen them use them as often. And maybe it's because they don't do as many new releases. Where's this guy from? That's at number 2 fragrance house. Firmenich. That's legit. I wonder how many people misspell Joe Malone. I spell it with a J-O-E sometimes. But that's more towards your new releases. Some of their classic ones that have been around for a while are still really good, but the longevity and the price, I would put it in the B category. What does My Way smell like? You know what? I could describe it to you, but I don't have a sample of it. Tuberose White Floral Fragrance. And what's nice about Fragrantica, if you're not already registered, is there is the note breakdown. I would use that and also look at reference reviews on Reddit, YouTube, whatever sites you can. Let's look at the negative reviews. The negative reviews are sometimes fun. How can people vote on the longevity and sillage if they've not tried it yet? I guess people were rating it before the fragrance comes out. That tends to happen sometimes. I don't know why. I got a sample. I wanted to love it, but was disappointed. Artificial Jasmine. Nothing special. I mean, it may not be for everybody. It's a floral forward fragrance, but I think it's good if you want something. I think My Way Intense is more vanilla. Let's pull it up. No, it is sweet. Yeah, it's vanilla and citrus. What do I think of Sculpture? I haven't tried Sculpture. Oscar de la Renta. Thank you for spelling it out. It makes it easier for me to copy and paste. Let's see if it shows up. You know who has this at I think a sampler travel size? Scentbird. White floral green. Honestly, I haven't tried it. Greens are just kind of hit or miss for me. I might just put it in the B or C, which C isn't bad. It's just I just go with the travel size. Juliet has a gun lipstick? Huh. J-Hag. Is there one called lipstick? Oh, I misspelled Juliet. Lipstick Fever. I don't remember sampling this one, but out of their powdery ones, one of my favorites was I think it's called Woody powdery. This is powdery but more sweet. I like that one, but the powderiness is not for everybody. So Lipstick Fever, it's been a month since I sampled it. I just remember that the other of the two powdery ones I preferred. Is that the way it's pronounced? Lancome Idol. Let's just throw some ones up on the board. Thank you so much for joining on the Twitch channel. Chance Otandra. There we go. I think a lot of people wear this fragrance. And that's not a bad thing. I think it's a good thing. So there's a lot more opinions on it. And it seems to be consistent, like enjoyed by a lot of people. If you could get a good deal on it, I think it's worth trying out. Fruity Floral. Aegon Daddy, all of these automatically get uploaded to my Discord, Twitch, and YouTube. And you're thinking, but what's your YouTube username? It's the same as my TikTok, and it's the same as my Twitch. It's John GNZZ. Yeah, I think that's it. But yeah, everything gets uploaded. Montel Intense Cafe, that's a great fragrance. But if I could recommend something to test, although it may not be the same, if you enjoy coffee and you enjoy sweet, this one's going to be different because it's got the rose. But if you enjoy coffee and you enjoy sweet, check out Acrose Dark. Oh, and by the way, if y'all don't mind, can y'all hit likes? That way TikTok knows that I'm relevant, I guess, in the world of social media. And I'll do like effects if y'all hit like. I'll act like this. Thank you so much for the likes. Giselle, Karia, boom, 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 boom. Y'all are hitting me with the likes. I mean, I got the travel size of God is a Woman, and I'm gonna keep it that way. Travel size Versace Arrows, travel size this. Really enjoy that. Wait for sale. I like that one. Roja Elysium Extrait. That one I haven't tried, but you know what's good news? Roja Parfums responded to my DM. Sometimes I message brands and I don't ever message them in an email or with text. I always send them a voice message and I always say we should collab on a launch or a partnership. You know, on your next fragrances you should include a banana. And usually somebody from their marketing team would say, why would we include a banana with our fragrances? And then I respond, to increase the appeal. And then they know I'm the real deal. And then that's it. And all of a sudden they send me free fragrances. So Roja's gonna send me what I guess, I haven't asked for anything yet, but I have to look through their sites. Sea Passion is your all-time favorite of all time. Because it's your favorite of all time, I'm just gonna push it up. And you put 4 exclamation marks lids. Lids, we're bumping you up. Yeah, we like it. We like it. Worth it. I need to come back on this one. The Givenchy Gentleman. I think this is a new release. YSL Libre. I'm a fan of. If you're looking for something darker or richer. Same thing with this one. Like, I love the dry down. L'Interdit Rouge. It's that, like, what is it? Like, spicy wine, cherry cough syrup effect in the opening. Jean-Paul Gaultier Scandale would be an A. J-Hag, I have it ranked on my Ulta list as an A. Worth it. Cetilox is the ambergris scent. So what I like about J-Hag is, like, it's not too intense, and so it makes that smell of the Cetilox, which sometimes smells like salty skin or very old woods. Like, if it's too strong of a molecule or too strong of a scent bubble, it becomes irritating. I feel like J-Hag, that intensity level, is very addicting. Love the ginger spell in L'Homme YSL. Awesome. Montparis from YSL. A. Grand Soir. A. J-Hag Pear Ink. That one would be S tier. Really good. Gucci Bloom. B tier. Marc Jacobs Daisy. The original I'd put in travel size. But the flankers, some of the other ones that focus more on sweets or fresh, I mean, it just goes down to preferences, but I think I like the sweeter versions of the Marc Jacobs. What do you call it? Flankers. Flankers are the versions that come after the original. So, My Way original, My Way intense, flanker. Dior Sauvage EDP Eau de Parfum, that would be a flanker. J-Hag Superdose I haven't tried, but I really enjoyed the original. I don't think there's really a need to do the Superdose unless you really love that scent, or you live somewhere cold where scents just don't travel as much. And I gotta have some love for Bon Bon. It always stands out to me when I'm at Sephora or Ulta. Katya, thank you so much for the likes. I'm at Sephora or Ulta, and somebody comes up to me, "Sir, would you like me to show you where the men's fragrances are?" And I'm like, "No, I'm just gonna keep smelling Bon Bon. It's sweet caramel, and it's good." We give respects to the classic. Not saying it's bad, I'm just saying, we'll give it a travel size. Why is Blue Herrera not at the top? This is the top. It says it's worth it. You want it to be up here. It is really good. I think it's not a star in any specific direction. I think it's very versatile. It's a good balance of white florals, a good dry down of cashmere and tonka bean. Killian Princess, I'd put an S tier, superior. Delina Exclusive, S tier, superior. I prefer the Exclusive to the original Delina. Let's just assume this is Delina Exclusive. I'll put you there. Mercedes-Benz Club Black for the price? Yes. Mercedes-Benz Club Black. Let's take a look at the photo. Yeah, for the price, I could tell you, you're going to get a great deal. What is it priced at? Usually sometimes, by the way, one of my favorite fragrances, Papyrus Oud and Bentley Absolute, are other benzoin and incense-based fragrances. They're just very sharpened, cedar. Oh yeah, the price. That's what I was gonna look for. Yeah, $69. People are selling it for $69. This one's for $125. Okay, under 100. Great deal. That guy loves his Mercedes-Benz. Let's show him some love. Sellman, we thank you. We sometimes need the male models to show us what these fragrances look like in hand. What does the Red Good Girl perfume smell like? Okay, the Very Good Girl Carolina Herrera smells like rose, carnations, sweet fruits. Not sugary, but just sweet fruits with like a fresh undertone. So it'll be versatile, I think, for summer, spring. And if you want to look at the exact notes for Very Good Girl, I'll pull them up. Fruity rose. Sometimes fruity can be candy-like. I think this one is still leans more true fruit that are sweet. So lychee sometimes could be a bit tropical, but it's not too tropical. Yeah, and vanilla. I like it. Do you have any models on this one? Wait a second. Silky London? I've heard of her. I think she's on YouTube. She may be on TikTok too. Man, there's some awesome photographers. I may need to up my game and just upload. Okie dokie. Mancera Velvet Vanilla A. Is Dolce & Gabbana light blue every day? Yeah, you could wear a fresh scent every day, especially if your climate is warmer weather. So a fresh fragrance like Dolce & Gabbana light blue. Here's for her, here's for him. We're speaking marketing wise. And if I go to office every day, climate controlled, I think a fresh, clean scent is going to be always appropriate. Now, you're busting out something that's very sweet, like Parfums de Marley Layton for the office. That might be a bit too sweet. Thank you so much for the likes. And by the way, if you guys are on here and you haven't followed any of my fragrance content, I got a ton of educational stuff coming up. So be sure to hit the follow button. And if you follow me on Instagram, I'll give you a shout out on this TikTok live. Yeah, I think so. Can I get y'all's opinion? Would y'all rather me release a fragrance or a home scent or a car diffuser? I had a couple of people reach out and I'm thinking, I don't know. I think I'd rather do a car scent. Like, wouldn't you want your car to smell like Baccarat Rouge? I feel like that would be good. You have any Rex, Elliot? Who's Elliot? Dolce & Gabbana, The Only One? I'm a huge fan of The Only One. For this one, I put an S tier. For him, Dolce & Gabbana, The Only One. I don't have a photo of, but I would put it in A tier. The flankers I'm a big fan of, but I still prefer the original of Dolce & Gabbana. Best soapy scent? I don't know. How soapy do you want to go? Because a lot of people love the soapiness of this fragrance. God is a Woman. A lot of people like that soapiness. And then there's also the post soap smell, which sometimes light blue can fall under. Yeah. Wait for the sale on that one. JHAG Pear Ink, S tier. Bubble Bath is good. It just may not last that long. I think it's good. So I'd probably put it at B tier. Or get a travel size. Fresh laundry. That's tough. Sometimes that fresh laundry smell, like Lazy Sunday Morning. Lazy Sunday Morning. I forgot. I said I would shout everybody who followed me on Instagram. Oh my goodness, I can't repeat your name. That name would get me in trouble. So somebody followed me that had an inappropriate name. So, okay, caveat. If you follow me, I will shout you out if your name is appropriate. That's the caveat. If you like fresh clean, my suggestion is give this a try. Give saltiness. I try Salt Air by Skylar. I think that saltiness kind of adds an effect. It's kind of youthful, but it's fresh and fun. And I think that saltiness gives it a little bit of an addictive edge. Alright. I think you said for her, Paco Rabanne. Let's look at the price. I love these notes. For 50 bucks, that's a great deal. I'd put it in A. Coffee break is good. I'd put it in A for what I'm going to assume most people would put it under, but it would be B for me because I've already smelled a few other coffee scents that I prefer. Hey, Faye, of course I read the chat. Faye, thank you so much for following on the Twitch stream. If you have any questions, I'm monitoring both chats from TikTok and Twitch. It's a little bit tough, but I am able to read more. For those that want to see what I do on how I manage both chats, is I have this chat right here, which is Twitch, and I have a screen right here which shows me the chat on TikTok. Whew. Not easy, but we make it work so that nobody feels left out. Okay, so this comment from Hope says, any perfumes for guys who's not that manly, and I want to give both feminine and masculine. You know what? I feel that sometimes, because there's some fragrances that I don't really want a ton of sharpness in the woods, but I like sweet, and I like smokiness, but a sweet smokiness like incense or benzoin or vanilla. Check out Vanilla by Kayali. I think that's kind of got some darker, richer notes that are sweet, that kind of has that both masculine and feminine edge, but it's like potent and strong. I think it's a very great fragrance. It's one of my favorites from Kayali. Wonderstruck by Taylor Swift. I thought it's been sold out for a while. I haven't smelled it. Let's just take a look. Thank you so much, Jason, for the follow on Twitch. 3 people on the chat. Hey Faye, I did get your comment. We will come to it. Wonderstruck, I like, but the price, it's going to be hard to get a good deal on it. I think Fragrance Net raised the price on this. Once it was getting some traction, and once Taylor Swift was on TikTok, they're like, raise the price. So just keep an eye out on that. Maybe you might have to go to third-party sellers like Mercari. La Vie est Belle, I enjoy. I believe Hey Faye is asking about this one. They also released a new one. I haven't smelled it yet. Sweet Vanilla. Yeah, Talented Team. A Fruity Patchouli? No, not Fruity Patchouli. Sweet Patchouli. Yasmin, thank you so much. I don't know. Was that a lollipop that you sent over? I appreciate that. Thoughts on Prada L'Homme? Classic, clean, soapy, fresh scent. I like it. It's a bit pricey right now. I even tried Mercari, and I was like, no one would want to sell the bottle for less than 70, and that was half full. So, Prada L'Homme, I enjoy. La Vie is way too strong for me, and I love strong scents. Creed Silver Mountain Water, great. But the quality and consistency of Silver Mountain Water, according to a lot of reviews that I've seen and read, has been not the same. So I would just nudge you towards, what is that? Silver Mountain Water dupe, because I own it. Armoff Club de Nuit Sillage. Tiffany & Co. Rose Gold? Sure. Only because you included 3 blue hearts. Hello, that's like the secret code to get my attention. Tiffany and Co. Rose Gold. Oh, it's because I spelled it with... I need to spell it with an ampersand. Honestly, I haven't smelled this one, but a lot of the notes look like... what is it? Jerome Epinette. I think he's also the guy who did one of my favorite fragrances, Morning Chess. I'm not the biggest fan of Ambrette as a note. Sometimes it's just a bit too soapy as a musk. But it looks nice. I don't remember smelling it, honestly. But looking at the notes, it looks nice. If you like it, I like it. But I'd put it at B. And just triple check it. You love it. All right. Nuggy from Twitch asks, came from TikTok and followed. Thank you so much. I love it when people follow from TikTok. I'm also on Instagram. Oh, that's right. I said I would shout out people that follow me on Instagram. Mother of Pities 2. Thank you so much for the follow. Love that. M. Madden, Halo 1113, Batila, y'all are the goats. Thank you so much for giving me my Instagram a follow. Like, my Instagram I'm trying to grow because I don't know if I'm like a part-time creator, content creator, or... Yeah, I'm part-time, but I want to be full-time entertaining. Thoughts on the Billie Eilish fragrance. Y'all, I really enjoy the Billie Eilish fragrance. It is a warm cookie cacao delight. Very sweet, subtle spices. You'll get a little bit of citrus of a mandarin in there, but warm and cozy. Not the biggest projection. So if you want to fill up a room, I don't think you're going to fill up a room with Billie Eilish's, but you will get noticed once they're in this maybe 3 to 4 foot radius, which is sometimes all you need. You don't want to be in people's faces. So I really like it. Hey Faye says she's watching from Germany. Thank you so much. Guten Tag. Wie man Parfum richtig auftritt. Wein. Svein. The only reason I know that is because I did a voiceover over Jeremy fragrance video several times ago. Let me know how I did on my German. También puedo hablar en español. Si quieren ver el TikTok live en español, también puedo hablar un poquito en español. Blood Orange Scents, Aguilar 0805, Shea and Blue, Blood Orange. That's a must test. They do have a travel size that I think is $40. That's a steal. Shea and Blue Blood Orange is also a fragrance that's associated with that celebrity who plays Loki. I don't know what his name is. I think it's Ewan McGregor. Who plays Loki? I think it's Ewan McGregor. At least that was according to a Medium article. So Shea and Blue Blood Orange. To be transparent, when I first smelled it, it reminded me of Sunny Delight, but the dry down is a very fresh leather, which is not often in fresh fragrances. Tom Hiddleston, that's who it is. Thank you so much, Hey Faye. Chai Latte. I don't know of any that I've smelled recently, but there is a new matcha tea. Matcha Meditation from Maison Margiela. So, give that one a test. I haven't tested the new Rihanna. I saw some of the reviews, and a lot of them were like, this is good. It smells nice. I love it. And then I was like, I think I'll hold. The other reason I held off is because everybody was double charging the fragrance because it was sold out for a long time. So honestly, I have not smelled it. Interlude Man, I love it, but I've only smelled Interlude Man Extrait, not Interlude Man. Do they have a parfum or eau de toilette? I love Interlude Man, but I had the, what is it, Brittany Broski meme where she's like, the top notes, the opening of Interlude Man had me and then I was like, I really enjoyed it afterwards. Hey Faye, warm and cozy. You have me thinking what can you order from Germany? Is the German market open to fragrance net? I'm not sure what they have, but I could come up with a few. And also, if you want to leave me a comment on my TikTok, it may be easier for me to give you a prediction. My dad uses Sauvage, and he says it smells like tea. Oh my goodness. Interlude Man itself is a spicy, woody smell. Mint Julep, I have not tried from Imaginary Authors. I've heard good things on some of their fragrances, and I think they just released a new one. What is it? The Fox branded one. Lady Gaga fame, I don't have any dupes. Lost Cherry by Tom Ford. I rank that one as an S tier. That's a personal favorite of mine. But to, like, if I was to give an honest review on what Lost Cherry smells like, I would say it smells like almond extract and a little bit of candle wax. But do you ever smell something that's weird, like gasoline or acetone, and you're like, ugh? Yeah, it's kind of like Lost Cherry for me. Killian Love Don't Be Shy, I enjoy, but for the price, I would put it at a B tier. Not Jeremy Fragrance. Somebody says, look up Jeremy Fragrance. I don't know who Jeremy Fragrance is. I think his army of followers do leave me comments, which I appreciate, and the engagement is all there. So what I may do is I may learn German and start doing some reviews in German. Then hopefully I will change my name to Jean Parfum, because I think that's the way they say it in German. And then I will launch a German YouTube. And then I will be known as Jean Parfum in German. Givenchy pie, super solid, A tier, worth it. I love the smell of gasoline. Oh, hey, you know what? I think Mustang might be releasing a ethanol smell. Glossier U, I haven't smelled, but you have to love powdery. I'll add that to my list to sample, which I've said that like 10 times. And every time I'm about to, I always think of other ideas for skits or other ideas for videos. J-Hag, I really love. It's on my A tier as worth it. Very addictive. Yeah, I would try some of the other Marc Jacobs fragrances that have some like similar DNA to Daisy. Daisy, the original, if that's what you're using, is like very fresh. If you want to stay fresh, you could go Dolce & Gabbana, light blue. If you like some of the aspects that smell more like fresh sheets, you can go looking at Philosophy, or you can check out Maison Margiela's, some of their clean fragrances like Lazy Sunday Morning. But I would stick with Marc Jacobs first and go towards the sweeter direction and see if you like that. Elisab Girl of Now. It's Girl of Now, not Girl of Later. It's the worst joke ever, John. I know. This one I would say A tier. Sweet and fruity, nutty and woody. I don't have a photo of it. I don't know what this is. I think this is Jazz Club. Oh, and Kayali's Vanilla. I stand. This is good. I prefer the other one. A bit strong. I like. Yeah, Black Opium, I rate it at a B. Wait for the sale. Is Delina too loud for everyday wear? I don't think so. But it is a 2 to 3 spray fragrance. It is loud and it is magnetic. And I don't mean that like as you attract people, you might. But when I tested Delina, I tested it on one arm, and then somehow it traveled to the other arm, and then like up here, and then I smelled it everywhere, and that was off one. No, maybe that was 2 sprays. So it is a good scent for everyday wear. I don't think it's too loud. Just it's a 2 to 3 spray fragrance in my opinion. Heretic perfumes, great question. They're different. They're going to be a little bit more holistic feeling. They're more upfront about the ingredients they use in their fragrances. So they're using a lot more essential oils, absolutes, whatever they call it, botanicals. So they have more of like, if you ever walk into an essential oil shop and you get like that whiff of a ton of fresh essential herbaceous oils, some of their fragrances start out like that, which works for some of their compositions, like dirty grass, dirty vanilla, dirty coconut. Dirty coconut is probably my favorite, along with dirty vanilla from Heretic. Frederic Montsouris I have not tried. Sol de Janeiro is worth it. Hypnotic Poison, I would put it at A tier. Black Orchid, I put it at B tier. No, wait. Not B tier. Black Orchid. Yeah, this one. This one may not be for everyone. I don't think I would put this one at A. It's good, but it's not going to be like a mass appeal where you'll get like a compliment monster. So travel size or B. It's some people fall in love with it, but if you're expecting compliments from it, I don't know it's going to be that showstopper. Montparis YSL, I'll give you an A. Hermes, age 24. I'm a fan of molecule-based fragrances and molecule-forward scents. I think they're going to be the future. We're going to see a lot more single or accord-based molecule fragrances, I think, over the next few years. Hopefully, I release one. So, I'm a fan. I would put it at A tier. Anna, thank you so much. Definitely start with sampling, and I appreciate it. Y'all, I'm going to take on maybe like 1 or 2 more questions. How long have I been doing live? Do I have a timer on here? 52 minutes. Okay, so technically I have 8 minutes. And I'm going to do a couple more shout outs. Do I have any more followers from the gram? Mateo Arroyo 9717. Mateo, thank you so much for the follow on Instagram. Garnica, thank you so much for the follow on Instagram. Nelbert, y'all are the goats. I appreciate y'all. Somebody says, the green or yellow Chance. Chance. John, you know how to read. I think you mean the I think you mean this one for that. Eau de Parfum? Maybe you mean this one, the Eau de Toilette. Versus... which one? This one, Eau Fraiche? I would say Eau Fraiche between those two. Yeah, I agree with Hooge, Green Chance. Alien by Mugler. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of that scent, but I could understand why others may enjoy something that's just a true musky jasmine. For those that are familiar with Alien, it's just a very strong white floral fragrance. Good dry down, but it's just, you get a lot of white florals. Okay, down to 6 minutes. Let's rank out some of these. These are pretty good. Princess, worth it. We like. And we'll just call this one another Delina. They're both good. Gucci, yeah, I like. Again, I'm ranking this one because of feedback from my last TikTok live. Everybody wanted this one to go higher. Marc Jacobs Perfect. I just smell sometimes bananas, and that just throws me off. I'm not the biggest fan over on Twitch. I think it's Livy Can't Spell. How do I feel about Coco Chanel Noir? I think it's okay. I'm not the biggest fan of that one, but it's my, like, if I had to pick from the Chanel lineups, I don't know if that's a decant. I would say this. I think it's good. Not my favorite. It's probably just waiting for a sale. Alien Goddess I had already ranked. I put that one at A. Dior Fahrenheit, that would be an A. Do you have a scent on right now? Today's fragrance of the day was Papyrus Oud. So today was one of those days where I wear my favorite fragrance. For those that want to know what John smells like, this is what I smell like. I smell like all these notes. No, honestly, it's mostly like Atlas cedar, a little bit of ginger, sandalwood, very dry orris, powdery cedar, and labdanum. Like, it is a good fragrance. And this is one of like the OGs of like perfumery, one of the master perfumers. Love this fragrance. So today was one of the few days that I get to wear one of my favorite fragrances. And the reason I don't wear it that often is because I'm always reviewing or testing things out or thinking of skits that involve other fragrances. Montel Rose's Musk, A tier. Clementine, California, that would be A tier. Great fragrance. Salt by Brooklyn Ellis. I haven't tried it. I try to reach out to them, but I think they're no longer doing collabs. Or maybe they won't be doing collabs with John. So I haven't tried it, unfortunately. But if you like salty fragrances, Solitaire by Skylar is also really good. Thank you so much for the follows. I will answer a few more questions. Kayla Squats, Death Addict. Feel free to ask anything fragrance related. Also, how do I apply a fragrance? Did I just do my voice? We are knocking some of these out. Really good. Okay. Questions. Red Door by Elizabeth Arden. I haven't smelled, but I hear really good things because that's one of the ones that have been discontinued. And I think everyone on my past lives, or several from my past life, were asking, how do I find an alternative? Yeah, 89. I mean, good luck finding an alternative on this one. And there we go. Set Sail at Bart's by Tommy Bahamas. You know what? I enjoy a lot of the Tommy Bahama scents. I would put that at B if you have a good deal on it. They don't last the longest, but they're pretty good. Especially if you're looking for something that's tropical and enjoyable. Summer, spring. Perfumes with great sillage. I mean, a lot of the designers, but I would look more for notes. Like, find fragrances that have darker, richer notes. Wow, I can't spell vanilla? Come on, John. Amberwood, amber, patchouli, tonka bean, sometimes benzoin, incense. There are also other ways to get some really good longevity. My fragrance does last a long time. Labdanum, that's super potent. Usually it's just going to be in trace amounts, but it makes a huge effect. Molecule 01 I really enjoy. It is a molecule-based fragrance. It smells like dry woods, slightly musky, but simple and clean. I got a sample of it, and I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I did, but I think the intensity of it keeps it refreshing in like the nose, so it doesn't like overly fatigue your nose. Good Girl Supreme, that'd still be up. Cedar scents. Husband loves cedar and oud. If he loves cedar scents, Papyrus Oud, which is my favorite. If anybody wants to gift their husband something for Valentine's Day that is very woody, we're talking lumberjack woody. Bentley for Men Absolute. This also comes in a black cap, so smells designer. It's made by a master perfumer, and you could find it online for about $35. May not last that long, but it is woody. If your husband likes cedar, as you mentioned, he will love this. If you want to go more niche, Cedar Woodpecker by Parlement de Parfum. This one's going to be more powdery and woody, but you get that cedar. Can I please do Sweet by LS Brooklyn? Let them know y'all want me to review them. I reached out to them, but they said that they weren't doing PR. I'll see if they have any sample or discovery kits that are available online. Usually if there's a discovery kit, I'll buy it, and I'll find out. I'd be open for it. Dupes for Daisy, not off the top of my head, or at least at a lower price, because Daisy right now is at a pretty good rate. Versace's Eros Flame, I enjoy. I would put that as worth it. Oh yeah, let me do a quick recap on all my top tier ones that we had on here. Angel Share, Parfums de Marly, Layton, Layton, Vanilla 28, Cloud, Flower Bomb, Parfums de Marly, Delina, and I accidentally added that one. I didn't mean to. We Like Libre, Very Good Girls, My Way, Cidrat Boisé. This one isn't cedar, but if you want a fresher, woody fragrance with sweeter. Yes, somebody says Euphoria Blush, check that, and they added 2 question marks. That's like the unlock. That's like the cheat code for getting me to answer a question. I like this. It looks good. I wonder if it's still around. Launched in 2020. Okay, I guess the style of bottle looked older. I'm a huge fan of cashmere. That's a musk, by the way. Slightly spicy, slightly woody, and musky. But it's very cozy. If you ever smell like... I don't know if y'all know this, but I'm like right next to my aroma chemical cabinet. This isn't cashmere, but I do have a bottle of cashmere that I have to dilute in ethanol because it crystallizes when it's cold. But it's super cozy. It feels like you have a cashmere on your nose, like a blanket. Juniper Sling, I have not tried. And now everybody's doing the question mark trick. Let's go to Juniper Sling. Penhaligon? Honestly, I have not tried this, but I love aromatic, fresh, and spicy. I know that guy. He runs Acro. I think co-owner of Acro. These notes look really good. I'm a fan of juniper and black pepper. I'll have to give this a sample. Nishane Hasavat, yes. I would say that is expensive. Wait for a sale. It's really good, but it should come with a warning label. The opening in Nishane Hasavat stung my nose. If I make my own perfume line, you'll trust me with your life. Thank you so much. I overthink things, so if I ever came out with my own perfume line, I don't know if it'll ever release because it would be just like... picking one is hard enough, especially the ingredients, the style. But people, I mean, coming out with more than one is just unbelievably hard. Have I tried Love Osmanthus? I haven't. A Small Rose, but let's pull it up. Love Osmanthus. And then this may be the last one. And by the last one, I may jump back on and just do zombie survival games. I wonder if this is an Oris fragrance. No, it's citrus and floral. I haven't tried this one, but one of my favorites that I mentioned from Atelier is Clementine, California and Pomelo Paradise. Favorite sandalwood perfume would be Milky Musk. Milky Musk 39. There you go, sandalwood and musk. And then I've also mentioned Maison Louis Ballancourt. Boys de Ballancourt, Maison Louis Marie. So this is kind of like more Santal 33 style. Sci-Fi Ellis Brooklyn. Okay, I think I may have to order a sample set from Ellis Brooklyn. Or y'all could give them a couple of comments and say, send something to John. But I think right now they're in their busy season. Sci-Fi LS Brooklyn, I have not tried. I like Libre Intense better. I think Libre Intense is a richer, more vanilla forward fragrance. So if you want something that's more balanced with florals that you could have more versatility to wear in the office, lighter, fresher, that's where I would say you would want YSL Libre versus Libre Intense. I like Libre Intense more, by the way. I haven't tried Van Cleef's. Okay, I'm yawning, but I will be signing out. Thank you all so much for joining the TikTok live. If I wasn't able to get to your question specifically, just know that I do try to answer most of my comments on my TikToks. So leave me a comment on my latest video. Give me a follow on Instagram at JohnGNZZ, and you say, how do I save this or where do I see this? Everything gets uploaded onto Twitch, JohnGNZZ, or YouTube, JohnGNZZ. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way. I'm also going to post a little bit more behind the scenes on Instagram. I'm trying to increase my gram, what do you call it? My gram repertoire. I don't know. Do you want to take a photo with me? If y'all don't mind. Let's take a photo together. Wait, what am I doing? I'm taking a photo of the wrong side. No, that's my bad angle. Y'all are the realest. Y'all are the realest. Man, that's a horrible angle. But I appreciate y'all sticking with me on this. Somebody said cheese. Oh, y'all need a redo? Okay, I'll count down next time. This one will be a for real countdown. All right, countdown to 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Everybody looked good on that photo. How did y'all do that? I don't know how y'all did it. Thank y'all so much. JTV, A Small Rose, is now hosting you. I appreciate it for the host. I'll come back and I'll be doing zombie survival games. And then I occasionally talk about fragrances to a smaller group. Wink, wink. Okay, zombie survival game next. Thank y'all so much.